Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Brenda Rogers. I am the chair of the Standing Committee of First Parish Unitarian Universalist of Chelmsford. I should say I'm the latest in a long line of standing committee chairs that goes, several of which are here, that goes all the way back to 1655 when the church and the town came into being together at the same time. So thanks for coming this afternoon for this dedication of this wonderful new transformation that we have in our building to make it more accessible, to make it more welcoming in line with our values at this church. So thanks for coming and sharing this with us. So, and now I'm going to turn the mic over to one of the instigators of this wonderful, wonderful project, Mr. John Snyder.
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you for your leadership. I would thank all the chairs of the Standing Committee going back to 1655, but I was told to be brief, so I'm going to avoid that. So, hello and good afternoon. I've been asked to provide a brief history of the project. So let me just say this. Building an elevator here at First Parish had its, now wait for it, many ups and downs. Many, many years of ups and downs. But the time is now, the day has come. Thank God it's only 1 o'clock. Glad we didn't do this at noon. The time is now, the day has come to celebrate our good work. And we should all feel proud. Because this work was not just about installing an elevator. Tom and Walter might disagree, but in some ways that was the easy part. What this work was truly about was being faithful to this congregation's covenant. What began over a decade ago as a project about adding physical space for our own growth needs evolved over the years to creating space that expresses who we are as a covenantal community. And that's a very significant change, and it's why we succeeded in the end. Covenants are powerful tools for expressing one's commitment. Covenants connect you to each other, the church, and to a higher power. They represent an expression of faith. We covenant together to live our faith in the world. But we were not ready to find the leadership, capacity, and will to make this work happen until we were willing to ask ourselves this hard question. Was the proposed renovation aligned with our covenant? Answering that question was not easy work to do. We needed time, church time we called it, to find the answer and determine our way forward. What is church time, you ask? Let's just say that there is no church time calendar, no nifty app to record church time on your phone. Church time is a process, confusing, too lengthy for some, filled with fits and starts, but necessary, so very necessary for connecting covenant to action. When we collectively understood that this work wasn't about growth, but about accessibility, wasn't about me, but about you, we were able to move forward with our plans. Church time was time well spent. We used it to our advantage. What a wonderful, accessible, truly modern space we now have to worship, serve others, and our community, and to grow. Yes, grow. I believe we will grow as a congregation because we are people willing to live in covenant, to take action for what we believe, something our world needs now more than ever. So at the end of the day, for a congregation that's been around since 1655, what's a decade to decide what to do? Just a tiny blimp in our history, really. But like generations before us and generations still to come, we discovered why living in covenant matters so much to people of this faith community. The time has come, the day is now, to celebrate our good work. Hallelujah and amen.